Hello from Cultwater. I am Dusty Soda, and welcome. What's going on here? Make sure my power's on. And I am just been fishing around. This is Catching Crabs with Dusty. And I am just anchored right here outside of the. Do look around here. I am anchored right outside the sandcastle at the moment, trying to catch some Xenu fish. That right there, folks, is the sandcastle. You can see the sound right over there. That is the sandcastle, that whole facility. And there are fish jumping everywhere right now, so I've been trying to catch one for a few minutes while I wait to go live. So let's try to catch a fish real quick, guys. One thing about fishing, I'm not very good at it. Just had a hit. I could see the security. They're kind of been watching me. There's a guy right over there. There's a lot of crap in the water, and it's getting on the hook. I don't know if you guys can see that security guy. That's security. All right, enough of that. Let's say hello to see who's all in here. Switch the camera around here real quick. All right, who do we have out there? Farrell, Cheryl, looks like my apartment on my TV. I'm watching on the TV. Oh, hi, Sister Cheryl. I am right outside of the sandcastle at the moment. I got security. They're like walking around. I could see them all watching me and stuff like that. And I've been out here fishing. Been out on the water now about an hour, and I've been playing around here. Kind of went and made sure my traps are still there. I didn't pull anything yet because I was waiting for you guys. And I'm going to pull up anchor here in a few minutes and just kind of relax for a few. Oh, security's running. Very important, very important. Oh, my God. The water that I'm in right now is only about 1.5 feet deep. So I need to get out of here. But I'll wait on that right there. And pull my camera out here for a second. Switch it around. Okay, there's my telescopic. And that is the sandcastle. You can see the sound. Sandcastle. See them all kind of running around, keeping an eye on me. Okay, I'm going to put this back in its holder. I got live streaming capabilities now on my boat. Make sure I didn't just turn my volume down. Right now, we're going to pull up an anchor and get out of here before it gets any more shallow. It's about 1.5 feet deep right here. All right, once again, it's only about 1.5 feet deep, 1 foot, 1.5. Just get ourselves out of these shallows right now. Tip bottom. Okay, though, we're still moving forward. to get out the bottom. We're moving though. Only about 1 foot deeper right now. Once again, we are in Cultwater, Florida. And this is catching crabs with Dusty. We're heading to go to the crabs. Now that I'm out of the shallows, I'm in 10 foot of water. It took me about 50 yards. You're looking at the oaks right there, the sound, and the sandcastle. I can see the roof of the Fort Harrison. I'm in an extreme slow zone, so I can't move very fast right now. It is absolutely gorgeous out here right now. The temperature is about 80 degrees. There's very little wind. The water's nice and flat. A little bit of ripple, but no big deal. And that is the Clearwater Causeway. That's the bridge right there. We're right outside of Coachman Park at the moment. I can see Tom Cruise waving at me. But we are going to see if I got any crabs. I kind of have an advantage on the crabs a little bit with the day we were allowed to drop our traps. Was a nice day. I got out here and I dropped the traps, and then we had the hurricane, so the weather got really crappy after that, and then we ran out of gas, so there's no gas for anybody to get out here. And it's been gorgeous the last couple of days, but if the commercial guys got out there in the last couple of days, there's not going to be very many crabs in the traps. Like I said, I did take a drive by the traps to see if they're still there after the hurricane. There's the Fort Harrison. Tom Cruise's. I can see the flag too. The spot I'm in right now, this is where the Fish and Game, Fish and Wildlife, FWC they're called, Florida Wildlife Conservation, and the Sheriff's Department also. This is where they like to pull people over for speeding. Haven't seen any sheriffs out here or anything like that. I have seen a towboat, and I have saw some destruction. But this is what regular people do in Clearwater that aren't affiliated with the cult of Scientology. They're out here playing in the water. Not very many people out here. When I launched my boat, there was a houseboat that was rammed up on the dock, so one of the slips is dead. And when I pulled into the parking lot, I'm the only recreational boat that was in the parking lot. There was a lot of power line people there. There wasn't any recreation. I'm the only recreational, and I still went out, and the way you pay for the parking is all busted up. So I went and got on their app, and paid for my parking that way. So despite the dock being all trashed and the parking pay, I still paid for my parking out here. Just trying to be honest. I'm directly behind the Fort Harrison right now. And I am coming up to a full operation zone here in a second. And here we go. Once again, welcome to Crabbing with Dusty. Catching crabs with Dusty. This is a solo event right now. Alright, we're getting close to where my traps are now. I just passed a commercial trap that I saw earlier. And there's a shallow section between his traps and mine. A little bit of some weight. That last boat. Real shallow section right here. That's why there's so many damn waves. And I see them. Man, coming up on them right now. Okay, I just dropped an anchor. Because I want to go over some things first. Let's get my camera out for a second. We're going to switch things over and say hello to everybody. I see Susan P's in there. Oh, where am I at? Reason my phone is very dark. Try to read what I can. Yes, Susan. Hello, hello. It's bright out here. I can't see it. I just moved away from my crab trap. Let me try something. Sorry about that. I was working on my brightness. See if I can make it so I can see my phone a little better. Mama Squirrel, hello. Hello. Cheryl, still in here. Susan, hello. And then that's all I could see. So we are at our first crab trap of the season right now. Make sure I got plenty of volume here. And we want to get ourselves ready. I got my bucket. This is all I could keep. If I filled this up, I'll be really excited. Got to get my zip ties ready. Got to get my clampers because these things are kind of oh, get your ass. Got my instrument to remove the crabs with, and I don't cut them off. I just use that to get them to release it. Got my crab gauge right here, new also. This is the new standards. It used to be 2 inches, now it's 2 7/8. Used to be something in that regards. Got my cover. Put this down here so you guys can see. And where are we at here? Oh, I need my pole. Need my pole. This is how we get them in. Right here. So that's it. We're ready to pull our first one. Let me get my gloves on. We'll get our bait open because we got to rebait them and drop them back in. We're in about 7 foot of water right here, which is a good depth. All right. Get a little closer. It's usually a lot more rough out here. I can see movement. There's a little one just ran away. Score. I got at least 3 keepers here. Got a little one in here. That one's not going to be a keeper. Piss this guy off first. Stone crab. He's a strong fucker. You got to check to make sure he's a male, which he is, and has no eggs. This one I know is big enough. And then this is how you measure them. That one is plenty big. And then to remove the crab claw, you take your knife and you stick it in right there until he releases it. You'll release that claw. Just like that. Someone calls Andrea, let her know we are good to go. Now this one is a double keeper. You can keep both sides of this one. Now the crab is still alive, and from here they go back in. They will crow their claws back. All right, I had an escaping down here. I want to get his ass. That one's very soft shelled. He gets to go. Whew. Let's go to the next big one. This one again is a double keeper. Let's try this guy. This one is a keeper. All right, so this one is a keeper. It just has to make it. But I'm not keeping this one because it is too close to being illegal. So he gets to go back. If they're legal, I'm keeping them. This one looks like an old crab. Go. He just released it. Measure the other one. It is too small. I could tell that last one was a grow back. Now we got another little crab here. This one here is going to be more related to the paleo crab, your snow crab. So that's not what we're here for. I want to catch this guy here. He wants to grab on. This guy right here, I know is too small. I don't even have to measure him. This one does have a grow back. So I'm going to show you this. If I can get him to let go. So if you see this claw is smaller, in the shot, this claw is smaller than that one. This one is a grow back. These will regrow their claws. So this guy is already grew back a claw. The other one is keeper. This one is just a little guy. And he's legal. This guy's already missing one. And his claw actually, again, is legal. But I'm letting him go. We're down to this last one. And there's at least one keeper here. This guy's a little bit feisty. And he goes back. That's trap number one. Redo the bait. It smells really bad. You want to zip tie them. And that is trap number one, ladies and gentlemen of the year. I got one Colossus, two Jumbos, and three Reg mediums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 claws on that first haul. 8. Good pull right there. mess going on. I am in about 1.5 feet of water. Not bad. I want this trap roughly the same spot. It's going to work that good for me. I'm happy. I don't have a lot of bait this time because of the hurricane and the place where I get my bait. Lost power on both hurricanes and had to basically throw everything away. And I wish I would have known that. I would have loved to gotten that. 1, 2. Here's my string. There was a coconut. Looked like a trap. That's how you do it. That was 1. 4 more to go. Yeah, catching crabs with Dusty. Not as many. That's a female with an egg sac. Must go back. Definite one keeper. Measuring that one, I know it's good. Got my ass. Something a little finer. Oh, son of a bitch. Second year in a row. All right, that was a good haul right there, but what happened, what just pissed me off is as I was throwing the crab back, he grabbed onto my damn lanyard. I had my gauge on and took it with him. And the thing is, this is the second year in a row that has happened, so I need to get me another gauge now. And I was so damn proud of that gauge. That was $10. I was real happy with that placing, but I'm going to take this one and put it a little more this way. Right next to that first trap I just went to. No, I'm not. That's the third trap right there. So just go back where I just got it from. Now what I'm going to do for a gauge, because I got a pretty good amount already. What I'm going to do from a gauge from here on is I got my smallest one that's a keeper. It needs to be bigger than my smallest one from this point. I missed it. Boy, they're really stuck to the bottom. I want to go this way for a minute so I drift the right direction, quit drifting in shallows. See you. Now, I'll take this one more this way. That wasn't too good. That one only had 2 in it, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. So I'm going to go towards the front of the line where we just killed it. Now, the way I gauge it is the Morton Plant Hospital is straight right there. All right. Now right over here is the sandbar, and I'm just like right where the sandbar drops off. That's where I got the traps. So now trap number 3 is now trap number 1 in the string. The boat is running extremely well. Okay, every one of those were female with eggs. And none of them were the right size by any means. We're going to go back to our string. We're going to grab the last one, and then we're going to drop them more over where the other ones are. We'll go to the other side of the string, drop them there. Way too fast. Still 8 feet of water. Now, where I'm thinking is the sandbar is a little more over there. That one's got a big grass on it. Holy crap. That one did real good. So now I'm going to drop the last one over here. I got at least one Colossus in this next one. Colossuses are about $60 a pound. You get maybe 3 to 4 in a pound. If you're wondering what I'm using pig's feet. depth. Look at the fucking big ass. Look at the size. This one's huge. This got to be my biggest one to date. Wow. I hope you can see that. Okay, here's another example of throwing them back. See this little claw there? That's how they grow their claws back. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more keepers in here, folks. Let's get one more. This one here is another Colossus. There you go. I'll let that one go. Got too many already. Gotta turn the boat around. Getting too close. Yeah! I am going to max out with just 5 traps, which is 1 gallon size. Working on my last trap right now. Cheryl, come over for dinner. Total score, you guys. Total score. We're going to do a tally here in a minute. Got to get this last trap back in the water. The water is actually outstanding right now. I want this trap to be a little closer to this one over here. hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. We're having stone crab today. Opening day. I just fucking maxed out. Oh, I'm fucking happier than the fuck, as Cheryl would say, I could fart unicorn rainbows right now. Let's get out of here and go find a place to do a tally. I had one trap with nothing but females. You can keep females if they're not egg bearing. 90% of the time they are egg bearing. Gonna go somewhere, shut things down, take a little water break. My buddy Jacob Harkey would say, take a walk, take my water break. Gotta keep an eye on my cat. One thing about the intercoastal here is you will run into land. The water's not very deep. Like right here. See, I just went from 5 feet to 1 feet. I just hit bottom. If I would have been hauling balls, I would have just jacked up my low end. 2 foot of water right now. It's just in 5 feet. There's sayings and all that kind of stuff. Red, right, return. Those are navigators. If it's brown, go around. That means it's a sandbar. If it's blue, go on through. Alright, I'm where it's good and deep. I get to take me a break now. Outstanding day. Catching the Xeno crab. Nice little tally up here. Barely, but they all fit in my 1 gallon container. I am maxed out. But I'm still legal. Wow. Freaking love my size. All right, you guys, grand total 23. we got 10, what they call large. 10, what they call jumbos. And 3 that they call colossus. That's a colossus. Big as my hand. In that shot. And that is catching crabs with Dusty. Right here in Cultwater. Oh, that was a little bit of work. I got 7 people in here. Sandy McKenna, hello. Journey, hello. Lori, hello. Yay. What a haul. Yeah, Sandy. Come to my house if you wish. Already invited Cheryl. I got enough for about 8 people right now. If I was to go to the crab store and buy all that, what I just had, it would probably be over $200 right there. So, and to do that with just 5 traps is kind of amazing. I don't usually pull in that many. Nice spot. Picked a good spot. I had a whole bunch of fish heads when I first went in there, but now I don't. So, let's go look at some destruction. That was it for catching crabs with Dusty, because I'm done. Go take a gander at some stuff here. That big building on the right there is the Morton Plant Hospital. So instead of taking Lisa McPherson to the Morton Plant Hospital, which was right there, they took them in to a place that was at least 10 miles away. So that's Morton Plant. You should be able to see flag right there. I can see the roof of the flag. I can see the goofy ass little cross. Flag will be right over here. Get my finger in there. Flag's right over there. Right there, in between those 2 buildings. So that gives you an idea how far flag is from Morton Plant, where actually it was a Fort Harrison. Flag wasn't built yet, but instead of taking them from Fort Harrison to Morton Plant Hospital. Speaking of Morton Plant, I could actually see the window my wife was in. I could see the room my wife was in. When my wife was in her coma and she was coming out and she was barely able to talk, I was looking out the window telling her I could see the shark boat. There goes the pirate ship. There goes some jet skis. There's our crabbing grounds where I'm at right now. And just trying to boost her up when she was in the coma. She was coming out of the coma. dirty shit all over my phone. With the mic again. There we go. The brown building is the Oaks. I can see Tom Cruise's on the left. I can see the roof of the flag. Straight up the center, 12 o'clock. Look at that house. That's one house right there. I use that house in the Morton Plant Hospital to tell me how to get back to my crab traps. I'll take a look at the chat. Hopefully this is a great season. Yes, Sandy. It's a beauty. That was a nice one. Journey saying hello. Mandy. Kid Freshie, hello. If you guys are still here. Farrell. I'm going to try to go show some destruction as we head on back. Morton Plant. It's smooth enough I can go out to Clearwater Beach. But it's time to go get ready for dinner. O'clock. When I get back from being out on the boat has a solid 1 hour cleaning ritual. Got pretty dirty today, so it's going to be longer. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous out here right now. I did try fishing, so everybody, you saw me. If you saw me, let my wife know. There's a lot of suspended grasses in the water, and it's just hooking on my hook, so it's kind of useless. I did get all my storm cleanup done at my house. Finished that yesterday. My pool no longer looks like a pot of coffee. The pool is back to being clear and clean. Had to clean the filter twice. Took 5 gallons of chlorine. Put phosphate remover, 90-day algaecide in it. My two go-tos. have my regular tablet chlorine in there. Those hotels on the left, I think that's called Lighthouse Key. I'm not positive. If I turn this way a little bit, see if I get it to turn. On the other side, the right-hand side of that overpass, that's Clearwater Beach. So that's Clearwater Beach directly in front of us. Clearwater Causeway, downtown Clearwater. Alright, I saw a little destruction. I want to show you guys a little bit of stuff. And then we'll call it a day here. About 30 miles an hour. If it was choppy, everybody'd be hanging on for dear life. Now, one of the things I noticed is all the big tour boats moored themselves over here. So they anchored themselves down on a mooring for the storm. So there's still boats out here. You can see those two boats. Actually, there's three straight out in front of me. Those are tour boats that they brought out here and moored them down, anchored them down. There's like 5 or 6 of them out here right now. Now, all these houses right here, these people are got more money in the Catholic Church. There's a lot of big bucks right here. They're like $3 to $5 million homes. That house right here is getting rebuilt directly in front of me. But I wanted to show you this dock. This happened in the first storm. If you can see that dock, they can't even access their boat right there. Looked like where the riser is on that boat did okay. But the dock did not. So that happened on the first storm. I saw that when I came out here and dropped the traps off. don't know if you can see all that debris in the water. I'm going to stay way back over here because it gets real shallow. But if you can see that island directly in front of me, I call that Breakdown Island. My first time out here on my jet skis, one of them broke down. Luckily, we had 2 jet skis, but I've called that Breakdown Island ever since. Clearwater beach tours, they go to this island for one of their goofy tours. But there's more. These are fishing boats out here. That's a gigantic fishing boat right there. And then there's another fishing boat there, 12 o'clock. Now, I'm not going to go over here too much, but those docks right there, they're shredded. Fish just jumped. Pelicans are dive bombing all around me. I see somebody on an inner tube directly to my right. They're way over there. My tenant, he wants to go in tubing. Today would be a great day for it. There's a lot of shallow water around here, though. I'll do it in the channel. Now, Clearwater Beach has a high-speed boat. They'll take you on a jet boat. It comes out here ripping around and does a bunch of donuts and stuff like that. That's that boat right there. I'm hoping you can see it. Comes the inner tuber. We're going to have that inner tube to get a passage. There it goes. Look at the size of this boat. guys can see that boat straight in front of me. I'm not sure if you can or not, but that boat's hanging on by dear life on that riser. A lot of coconuts. That's coconut right there. Somebody's crab trap right in the middle of the channel. You're not supposed to do that. I doubt if it floated there. That's the Bel Air Causeway, the Bel Air Bridge. Right there in the middle of the boat ramps there is a houseboat that has ran ashore in the slip right there, or the launch. Now this boat launch is usually busy. It's got a lot of power trucks here right now. But I wanted to show you that houseboat stuck in the boat launch. On the other side here of this boat launch, there's a couple boats that ran ashore in the last storm. Now, the last storm caused more damage than the first storm caused more damage, or Helene caused more damage than this last one did on the waterfronts. and we are in. That's it. I gotta say that was one of my worst dockings. One of the problems I have is my trailer's so light that the air in the tires will make it float. I need to rebuild my outdrive, my trim. Now I'm up. right, I have made it back. That little pause I did on the dock, I was letting the water drain out of my boat. Sorry. It took a minute. Now I can see. So here's our Clearwater right here. All right, this is where we are. Let's see, what am I looking at? All right, so the sound is over here. Flag is right here. Hotel flag. This is the Clearwater Pier. This is where the sandcastle would be. Right over here. That's the boat docks. And we just did the crabbing right in here. Let me start over again. So here's downtown right here. That would be the Clearwater Causeway. The crab traps are right here. And we are right here right now. So we just looked at all this stuff right here. Sorry. We just looked at all that stuff right there. So let me get to the comments. You're at the tire shop watching? That's funny. Go down, Peter Anderson. I don't have to wear my PFD because I am over the age of 16. I had absolutely no fail. Let me back up because now I see some funny stuff. It wasn't a lot here. Let me turn off my depth finder. Oh, what a haul from Sandy. Yes, I had a great haul. Playing catch up. Yeah. Yes, a crab did steal my gauge on the second one. My brand new freaking gauge. So I got to buy another one of those. Janelle, hello. I am back on land now. Yes, Mischief, I am on the water. Yes, I'm on the boat. Mischief, you knew all about this. This is Catching Crabs with Dusty. And I'm not wearing my PFD. That's it, guys. I got to finish buttoning up the boat. Make sure nothing flies out when I drive home. I had an issue earlier. Caused a problem. When I was putting up my bimini before I went live, I dropped the screw in the water. So I had two mess ups today. There's a boat over here. It's two of them, actually. There's another one right there. Those are from the first storm. This was completely underwater. All this. Gorgeous out here right now, though. It's cool. It's not hot for once. There's usually a whole bunch of Peter, I'll post something on my YouTube when I get home. Give me 1 second. $23, 3 Colossus, 10 jumbos, 10 large. My auto should be better right now. Yeah, that's the score today. I maxed out. That's the most one person can bring in right there. That's 1 gallon. What the hell's going on? There we go. It's a pretty good day. For opening day, we did all right. I gotta say, all this shit goes back in here. Leave those out. But I'm gonna set you guys down again. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a day. Peter, thank you for being here. Mischief, I'm glad you caught it. This is crabbing with Dusty and Cultwater. I'm heading home now. I got to finish buttoning up the boat so I can take it on the road. for my 15-minute drive home. I had a great day, and I maxed out. I didn't catch any fish. Then again, I just can't catch fish to save my life. There was a lot of floating grass in the water, and all I got was that floating grass, so it just hooked it on my hook. So I tried to catch some Xenu fish, but I definitely got some Xenu crabs. So anyway, you guys, I'm Dusty. I love you all. Thank you for being here. SPTV proud, SPTV strong, and stay kind, be safe, stand strong. You guys, we will talk soon. I'll have a stream before I know it. I'll talk to you guys. Have a good night. Love you all.